Hello. So I'm Chimanju
Hi.
Joseph, and I've been with Cause for Children for about 8, 9 years right now. And I started off with just my family going to this award show, and yeah, I've been with them ever since. And today we've got Deryn-Bach Allen Dyer, and she was the winner of the True Little Samaritans under 18 category in 2023. So lovely to have you, Darren. How are you feeling?
Um, it's quite strange to be honest, but because I haven't like seen everyone for quite a while, and it was 2 years ago that I got the award, so it feels quite like nostalgia. Quite, it's nice to see your faces and everyone.
Oh, nice to see you too. So, with your talent, what is being a true little Samaritan hero? What is your skill, and how has that like first encountered for you?
So I was quite lucky to be involved in a lot of sport. That was my main thing. And having that as a good community, and it generally feels like a family when you're with people who are also very into the sport as well. So when one of our own started to have health problems and he developed a brain tumor, we all kind of banded together to try and help him as much as we could. I
Yeah,
started running a charity event every year. It did stop, unfortunately, because of COVID, and we couldn't get a kick started up again, which was quite unfortunate. But we did auctions where we had Olympians donate their things to be auctioned off. We had a judogi completely signed by Olympians and Paralympians. It's very, very cool. And then we also did um, a kids versus the legends, which was very, very fun because we had legends from judo history and present and possibly future judo legends
mm,
coming and throw and get thrown by a bunch of children and being shown that it doesn't matter on age. Everyone is here to support the same cause. And we raised a lot of money to help support the brain tumor charity, especially because one of our own, he was quite a young man who had unfortunately passed away due to a brain tumor.
no. So I'm sorry to hear about that, but I'm so glad that you managed to do all of those great things in that period of time and make a lot of people proud and let them see what kind of change that you can make when you've got
Mm.
such a good cause at heart. Out of all of those amazing things, what would you say was your biggest achievement throughout that time?
Um,
If you had to pick one.
Probably I would say the Legends kids
Yeah.
because even though this spanned quite a long like time together, but that was the most impressive one because we had legends come over from America, Thailand, Japan, from all Olympians as well, and we had a man from Italy who never fought for Britain; he fought for Italy, and he came over as well, which was quite nice. And
Mm.
we were struggling to find one extra legend to come over to do this kids turnathon. So I said, "Oh, I'll bow out. I won't compete in it because I'm running it, and I'd rather everyone else get an opportunity." And my mum put out a thing because I didn't know what to do. So I was kind of panicking because I'm autistic. So having like things kind of not go to plan was not ideal for me. But a very, very lovely gentleman from America said, I'm on the next plane and I'm ready to come over. And he came over just to do a silly little competition. Well, not silly little competition, but in retrospective, like he just came over to help out with this charity. It was very incredible.
Mm. So between like living with neurodivergence and also having all of these different achievements under your belt and doing all of these different things, who would you say has supported you the most or helped you balance all of these things
My
out?
mum, my
Mm.
mum. I make a joke that she's like my momager or like my
Mm.
secretary because for the life of me, having autism and ADHD put together is quite difficult.
Yeah,
Um, but I can't. Very, very much struggle to like maintain a lifestyle that's like because mine's very chaotic in my head. But my
yeah,
mum is very much my biggest supporter because she's the one that's gone, right, no mountain's too big to climb. We can do this. What do you need me to do? And I can be a vessel. So
yeah.
I said, I want to do this. And like I stole her phone to like message people on Facebook to ask them to come and join this cause. And it was just names that I'd heard over the years, and I was like, "Can you come? Can you come? Can you come?" And it's all because I nicked my mum's phone. And it's quite funny because that's quite a childish thing, but it's amounted to such an incredible opportunity for me and such an incredible experience for a lot of young people as well, because they had this opportunity to see these people. But I would say my mum, definitely,
Yeah.
my mum and dad, if you would.
Then it's so good to have like a really nice support system. And when about did you start the business that you were in? What age?
So sport, I've been doing it since I was a child, since I was a
Yeah.
baby. I was supposed to be born on the mat. That's how long I've been doing it. Uh, but yeah, I've been doing it my whole life. It was a lifeline for a lot of it. I helped out. Sorry about the doors in the background. Um, I helped out when I was quite young, uh, just like with like squad training for like the Welsh team and stuff, which was quite fun. But I've been doing it for a long time, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
so that was
So
I was very lucky that my parents were coaches and I could
yeah.
have that as a vessel. Very, very, very lucky. Very, very, very lucky.
Mm. So how did you balance school and doing all of this at the same time?
So it was quite difficult because when I was in year seven, which is when I started doing this the work for this charity, I was homeless at the time, and it was very strange because I was doing my homework and also helping run a charity event, and I
Mm.
was helping out with like selling tickets for musicians against homelessness at the time as well. Quite ironic if you think about it. And then I've gone on to like help people whilst I was in school, whilst I was also homeless, dealing with all of those personal things. But I think that's why it makes me have such more of a drive because I
Yeah.
know that there's such a better way for things to happen. And
Mm.
just because you have hardships doesn't mean that you should ever stop trying to help other people
Of
or
course.
even help raise money for other people if that's what is necessary to do the research to get that information out there. Then try and get that money, try and bring that in as much as you can. And it should never be a thing of, oh, well, I'm only this young or I'm only this old or, oh, I haven't got that possibility. You have. You just have to look for where you can find it, if that makes any sense. Sorry.
Mm. Yeah, 100% does. Honestly, I'm very inspired right now. Honestly, I'm really proud of how far you've come and everything that you've managed to achieve. So, if you wanted to say a word of love to people like you and even yourself for the future, well, how would you say it?
Um, there's joy in the world everywhere you look, but you have to be looking for it.
Yeah,
You can't just let yourself be deflated by the negative. You have to look for positivity. Otherwise, you're just going to end up seeing negative in everything you see. That
yeah,
might just be me because I'm an optimist, but you do need to look for positivity everywhere you look. And even when things look very, very dim and very dark, there's always something that you can hold on to, and always someone that's going to be there to hold on to you too.
yeah.
And you know, you might be someone's lifeline that they never have to. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Normally I can't speak
It's
very
okay.
well,
It's okay.
but normally people don't want to tell you if they're going through things, but they, unknowing to them, will use you as a lifeline because you help them bring joy into their life. So
Yeah,
just know that if you're always giving that positive energy out and finding the positivity in things, then other people will feed off that.
yeah.
And other
Thank
people,
you so much. Honestly, I think we can all use some optimism. And if you wanted to share the word with other people like you that need a little bit of hope to share their talents and inspirations and everything like that, then please push for nominations for Cause for Children, True Little Hero Awards. Thank you so much, Deryn. You've done an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you,
thank you
honestly.
so much.
Thank you. And everyone watching as well. Thank you so much.